golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He's got White here. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Will Anderson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
3rd and 19.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. This is fielded at the 27. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They will start this drive with Ford. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game
here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's 4. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here Richardson yet again. He finds his man, complete. That's 4. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Keon Crossen. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, I'm gone. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Now Lawrence on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Cardinals had 3 and 8 on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Here we go.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
In motion goes the tight end. That's complete to White. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
All right, let's go. Take right, open.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Cardinals! Mark Andrews, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays and try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Off play action, Richardson.
And his throw is incomplete.
These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Second and 10.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Richardson on second and 10.
Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
Back to the air with Richardson.
He finds his man complete. That's 4. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They'll swing this out to Tony.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it second down.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Richardson.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back on the 37-yard line.
Third and long for Richardson. Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
54-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
They'll go again with Strong.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Easy.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
It's second and 8.
Gun.
From the 38, Lawrence.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Here we go.
On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Quick throw complete. Touchdown! Grant Calcaterra.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome.
That's taken on the 25. And running with power here. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
11.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. The throw for Tony is intercepted.
Picked up by Harrison Smith. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
That's big Jalen Carter, the rookie, able to get him down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of it.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
No problem there on the extra point, and it is 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Richardson looking to throw this. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. Kadarius Toney.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal. Touchdown, Rams.
Kadarius Toney from 4 yards out. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
Duvernay on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. Strong loses it on the hit, but it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a...
He's got a man, complete, touchdown. Kadarius Toney with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Rams take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And that's caught at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The give is to McLaughlin.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. It's caught. This is White. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams 6-yard line.
Hey, kill!
They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
18, 5 here. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Richardson back to throw it. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 15. And the Rams first down.
Richardson off the play fake.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, it's Richardson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Broncos. Warriors 70. Drop 60, drop 60. Go.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And Richardson looks to throw once more. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Richardson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're
poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On third down, here's Richardson.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field, fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And quickly, they get to the line.
Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
13 Luke. And 9 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with this 3-score deficit and time fading.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
18
Richardson. Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Off play action. Richardson.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Richardson to throw off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Darius Slayton from 8 yards out.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
They're going to try and run. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11.
Cardinals 35, Rams 22.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. In motion, the tight end.
Here we go.
Here's McLaughlin.
Down to the 25. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Cards look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Great job.
That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Trotting. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A carry from McLaughlin.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Grant Calcaterra.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Cardinals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
This is caught inside the 15.